Hey guys, it's BMan Champ here. No, do not adjust your YouTube channel. I'm actually filming again. I'm here with BScat.
Hi.
And this is going to be a little weird, a little strange, a little convoluted. But basically, what's going on is this is being filmed as of Monday, July 27th. We're going to be linking up with Trouble on Wednesday, and then once we're done that, then the video will be uploaded. But it'll be two separate videos. It'll be this one and then his predictions attached at the end of this one. And also too, another quick note before I begin, thank you guys so much for almost 250 views on my last predictions, right along with Troublemaker Clash in Italy. I was so unexpected. Like, I normally get maybe 30-40 clicks if I'm lucky, maybe 100 like if it does really well, but I can't remember last time I got almost 250, so thank you guys so much for that. And with that out of the way, let's get started. We got a fuck ton of matches for, well, I guess it makes sense because it's a 2-night SummerSlam, right? So let's get the thing going here. We don't know which matches on which night yet. They might have announced it on Raw. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about that. I haven't watched Raw yet. We just come back from bowling. So it was a nice little place out in Oshawa. It was actually pretty cheap. You get
Leisure Lanes,
yeah. So on Mondays, which was obviously, like I said, the day we went, it was $10 per person for 3 games. So, well, you had to pay for sheet rental too, of course, but still, it was a really good deal.
There's a different deal every night of the week.
Yeah, and they also
it's right near the highway.
Yeah, it's simultaneously right beside the highway and practically out in the sticks.
The back of their parking lot is like the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
I think it's actually a hydro field because it had those big things or whatever.
Yeah. All right, so enough yammering. Let's get into the predictions video because we got a lot of ones to get to. So let's start things off with a little tag team action. We got a 6-man tag team match pitting L.A. Knight. Yeah. Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys versus the Bloodline, which is the Usos and Jacob Fatu. BScat, who do you got?
Bloodline?
Yeah. I think so, because I don't. Do you think Solo's gonna like turn on LA and Royce and rejoin them, or?
Oh, I don't know. That fucking storyline is so fucking old now.
I know.
The Bloodline storyline. And all they do is attack LA Knight every week. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it was funny too. He was teaming with the Usos at WrestleMania. Now he's going up against them at SummerSlam.
Weirdo.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the Bloodline's gonna take this one. I don't know if Solo's gonna turn on them or not, but yeah, I see Bloodline taking this. Another in this case, a 6-woman tag team matchup. You got Fatal Influence, who just won the women's tag belts, against the Bella Twins and Paige.
Fatal Influence, I don't see them losing the titles.
No, it's not a title match though.
Oh.
It's a 6-woman tag.
Paige and the Bellas, I guess.
Well, see, here's the thing. I see the opposite happening. Yeah. I see Fatal Influence winning because, yes, they just won the tag belts, but I think they need to be kept looking strong. The best way to do that is get a win over the Bellas and Paige, because they don't need it, honestly. And I know Nikki just came back, but what I want to see is possibly the Bellas. I know that they're kind of face now, I know, but I want to see them turn on Paige, right? And then we get down the line, maybe in September, I don't know, maybe October, I don't know. But anyway, I want to get we get the Bellas versus Paige, and her mystery partner AJ Lee. Bring back Team Paige. That being said, though, yeah, I want Fatal Influence to win this one. I hope they do. Okay, we've got the men's Intercontinental Championship match. You've got Penta taking on Chad Gable.
Penta, I don't know. I don't see Chad winning the title.
Well, here's the thing with that. It's like, first of all, it's his hometown, and if he wasn't going to win, then why have it set up to have him win in the first place?
Yeah,
so
okay, he wins it, but then what? Like, what's he gonna
No, I completely understand that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I wish I wish he would. I wish there was like a heel he would be able, like maybe if Ethan Page was the champion or Rusev or something like that. That would make a lot more sense. But yeah, this match is kind of meh because it's just like, well, Penta wins, and what was the whole point? But if Chad wins, like, okay, yeah, great. We saw it coming a mile away. The only good thing I can see coming out of this is if Chad wins, but right afterwards he turns heel, and it reveals that this whole thing he's been doing with trying to apologize to the luchadors and stuff was just a ruse to get what he wants, which was the Intercontinental title.
Good point.
That's the only good thing I can see coming out of it. I don't think they're going to do it because that's WWE for you, but like I said, that's the best possible outcome for this is if Chad turns heel. I know he just turned back face, but you know, quick swerve kind of thing. I think Chad's gonna win because if he doesn't do it now, when the fuck is he ever gonna do it? Because he had his chance like 3 years ago. He was at the hottest he's ever been. Had his chance 2-3 years ago, and they didn't pull the trigger. So if they don't do it now, you know. So I'm thinking Chad's gonna win. So this match was actually added after the show. We got on SmackDown, we got Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin for the United States title.
Sorry, who is it again? I just totally zoned out.
Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin for the United States title.
Again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record. I don't see Corbin winning it this soon. I don't see him winning it. It's just too soon. I know I keep sounding like a broken record. Like I don't think anyone's gonna fucking no, but like I don't see, like it's too soon. He just came back.
I agree with you there. I do.
And I like Trick Williams as champion.
Oh, absolutely. Love that trick, man.
I honestly liked Carmelo Hayes better, but
yeah, I feel bad for Carmelo. Like he was U.S. champion.
He turned face out of it. Well, I guess
I like Carmelo Hayes, and it kind of sucks he's getting shafted again.
Yeah.
So maybe if we're lucky on SmackDown, they'll add him to the match, make it a triple threat. But as things stand right now, I'm going to disagree with you again. I think Baron Corbin's going to win because it's a good way to get heat on him for having him literally just coming back and winning the U.S. title. So I think it's a good way to get heat on him. So I think he's going to win. Let's see, what's next? We got the
Cody. No,
let's say that for later. What about the interim women's championship 5-women ladder match? So we don't know who the 5th participant is. On SmackDown, it's going to be Julia versus Lash Legends. So we're going to give like a little sub prediction on that. That's not going to count towards like the point system, but we're going to give a little sub prediction on that one, and then we're going to predict who's going to actually win the match. So Julia or Lash, what do you got in the final spot?
Julia.
Yeah, I want Julia. I think it's going to be Lash, but I want, because there's a lack of heels in that match, so I think Lash is going to take it, but I do want Julia. Okay, so let's assume Lash is in the match. Let's just say. Okay. So Charlotte, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and obviously possibly Lash Legend. And who's the 5th one? Shit. I'm totally blanking right now. Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill.
I don't want to say Jade Cargill, but I feel like I will. I'm Chelsea Green.
Honestly, I think...
You know what? Like, she's been not really doing a lot, like, since she lost the U.S. title. I feel like she needs to win.
And the thing with that is, it's like, it's an interim women's championship, so it's not... it technically counts, but at the same time, it technically doesn't.
Until what?
Until Rhea comes back. Like she's been dealing with the leg injury for a while now, right? So instead of stripping the title off of her, like they probably should have done, no, they're just saying, "Oh no, we'll just have an interim women's champion in the meantime."
You know what? Whoever wins the title. Okay, so how did Rhea?
I think she tore her ACL or
Someone
something.
attack her or no?
Yeah, I think she injured it or something.
A unanimous attacker. Like, we don't know who did it. Like,
No, it was Jade Cargill.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I could see Jade win it and be like, I'm that bitch who took out blah, 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 and do her thing.
Yeah.
But, like, whoever wins it...
Well, we already know she did it, so...
Whoever wins it, I see them turning heel against Rhea. Or maybe Rhea comes back and turns heel and attacks them. I don't know. Because, like, they're obviously... Whoever's the interim champion is obviously going to be getting the first rematch. Or at least they should. It's common
Well,
sense.
yeah, no. What they're going to do is they're going to have... whoever wins the interim, they're going to have them face Rhea when she comes back, and they'll be the undisputed women's champion.
Okay. Well, obviously, yeah. So I'm picking Chelsea because I feel like she's underrated right now, you know? She's not really doing a lot, like, ever since she lost the U.S. title.
Yeah.
She barely gets any TV time.
Fair.
Like, the last I seen her was last week.
Yeah, well, she did win her qualifying match, so that was good.
Yeah. How about you? Like, who do you think's winning?
Well, first, let's say Julia's in the match. Do you change your pick at all, or do you still go with Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Okay. Now, Flash is in the match. I'm going to go with her to win. Because I think Rhea needs... Because I don't want to see Jade again. Rhea versus Jade again. And I don't think... If you do face versus face, it's just like, whatever, you know? And a person like Charlotte won't need it. So I think it's a good... If Flash wins, it's a good way. It's good. It's a kind of a good litmus test to see how she does being on top of the women's division. Even if it is only like temporary. Because once Rhea comes back, she's obviously going to beat her and regain her women... Or she's going to merge the titles and she's going to be the undisputed women's champion. But in the meantime, like I said, it's a good test to see how Lash does being at the top of the card as a heel, right?
Yeah.
So I think she wins it if she's in the match. If Julia gets in, that's a little tougher because Tiffany's not going to win it. She's already women's U.S. champion. She doesn't need to be the inner women's champion, so it's definitely not going to be her.
Yeah.
I don't want Jade to win. Charlotte definitely doesn't need it. But I could see it just so they could get Charlotte versus Rhea.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea's a good bet because it'd be kind of like a comedy thing because like, oh, the interim women's champion got her ass beat in like 5 seconds by the real women's champion, you know? And Chelsea's that kind of person where like she doesn't get hurt by a loss like that. So I could see her being the interim women's champion for a while and wear that hat. So if Flash is in, I say she's going to win it. If she's not, if Julie is in, then I'm going to pick Chelsea Green. Alright, so we've got speaking of women's champions, we've got the Women's World Championship. Io Sky going up against the person she beat at Queen of the Ring to get a match against Liv Morgan, who hasn't done, except for Queen of the Ring, she hasn't done fuck all since she won the title at WrestleMania. This is literally her first title defense since she won the belt 4 months ago. So, Io versus Liv, who do you got?
Liv Morgan.
Really?
Yeah. Obviously, you're picking Io. You already know that.
Well, yes, but for a good reason.
We all know your reason. I don't even need to say it.
No, you don't. But my real reason is the fact that Liv hasn't done, like I said, Liv hasn't done fuck all with the title, so why not just take it off of her? So they're supposed to have her continue feuding with Stephanie Vaquera, but Stephanie took off for a while because their body's been like totally fucked for a while.
Can you not tell I haven't been watching lately because I don't really care about
Yeah, I know.
I've been busy. I haven't had time.
You never watch.
No, I do watch highlights. I have, but just not recently.
Anyway, I do think Io's winning though because, like, you know, it's better than having Liv walk around doing nothing with a title. They don't really have any people to challenge. Like I said, they're gonna go with Stephanie, but she's been gone since WrestleMania. So Io's gonna win, and then maybe we might get a Crown Jewel. We might get that Rhea Io rematch for the Crown Jewel title whenever that happens. I think that's in October. But yeah, I'm picking Io. So we got Danhausen against Dominic Mysterio.
Danhausen. And if you don't pick him, I don't know.
if you don't pick Danhausen, you are cursed. I think you're right, but at the same time, it wouldn't be entirely out of the realm of possibility to see Dominic Mysterio win this one, because he's like, okay. I know it's a different company, but it's AAA. He's the mega champion, you know.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have. I don't think Undertaker would be all that pleased if one of his top champions is jobbing out to freaking Danhausen of all people.
Is Undertaker the general manager?
I think he's running it. Like Rey Mysterio's the general manager. Undertaker's like running the whole thing.
What? But he isn't even Spanish.
So?
Oh.
What's got to do with it?
Undertaker runs it. Oh wow.
Something like that. Yeah, I think it's his thing. But yeah, he's. I don't think he'd be all too pleased about it. So I think Dominic has a legitimate shot. That being said, though, I do think Danhausen's probably going to win. Let's see what else is there. I think no, the tag titles aren't on the line. What about Hell in a Cell? We got Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, really. Well, that's actually not so much if you think about it for a second.
Oba Femi?
Yeah, I think Oba's
the younger guy, obviously, and then obviously Brock's gonna retire.
No, I don't think he is. He's gonna go back into semi-retirement.
Yeah.
Because there's never any such thing as real retirement. Like Brock's gonna put Oba over, I think.
Yeah.
I know Brock's undefeated in Hell in a Cell, but he's only ever had like 2 of them. And Oba really needs to win this rubber match. Because if he doesn't, like, what was the whole point in the first place? So I definitely think Oba's gonna win. Let's see, was there any matches? I know there's the 2 world title matches, but I'm trying to remember if there's any more. 6-man, 6-woman. Interim women's title, world women's title, intercontinental title, US title. Oh yeah, Nick Aldis versus Gunther. That's a fucking crazy one.
Nick Aldis.
You think so?
I think so, because they're doing it. Now this one I actually know like a little bit of history on. They're trying to see how Aldis looks in the ring. Because if he sucks, like they're not gonna have him wrestle anymore. But yeah, I could see Nick Aldis winning it. And then maybe there could be, or he attacks, or Gunther attacks him after the match.
See, I think Gunther should win it, because like I don't think you could have a guy that's a former world champion.
Yeah.
Guy who I know they were in their retirement matches anyway, but a guy who retired John Cena, Goldberg, and AJ Styles. You have him do all that, but you have him lose to a guy that hasn't wrestled in 3 years as a former general manager. And even Nick Aldis said on SmackDown, he's like, so I forget exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of, "If you lose to your boss, you're gonna be my bitch," kind of thing. So like, that's not good for his character. I don't think so.
Do you think it'll be a squash match?
I don't think it'll be a squash match, but I think Gunther's gonna this is gonna give him a decent fight.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I think Gunther's gonna win. Like, man, whether he has to kind of cheat to win, maybe.
What if Aldis wins by DQ?
Well, that's a bit of a different story, I think. But
because then, technically, he still won.
He did still win, but I think Gunther's gonna go down the chicken shit heel route, and he's gonna cheat, and he's gonna beat all this, but it's not gonna be by fair means.
Obviously, with the sleeper hold.
Yeah, like he's probably gonna take him to Dick Kick City or something, and then he's gonna hit him with the sleeper.
I just hope that they don't turn Aldis into the old grandpa, and one move and he's out. You know what I mean?
No, he hasn't been out that long. 3 years isn't hell. Fucking Edge was gone for 9-10 years, and he still got it.
Yeah.
3 years isn't all that. It's a long time, but it's not that long compared to some people. So I think Gunther's gonna win this one. All right, I'm pretty sure, other than the 2 main title matches, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I've missed. That there is, I guess we can and try and get it on Wednesday. But
CM Punk.
yeah, we're getting to those.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think there's any other matches I'm missing other than the 2 world title matches. So let's talk about what's more than likely the night 1 main event: CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship.
CM Punk wins. Cody Rhodes turns heel.
You think?
Well, that's what everyone's saying. That obviously Cody's going to turn heel.
Well, there's been plenty of people have been saying that before, lots of times.
And there's also rumors that The Rock could come back.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. But there's been rumors Cody's been turning heel for a long time, and it still hasn't happened.
No, but I mean, if you've seen his attitude as of late.
I mean, you can cop a bit of an attitude and still be a face. LA Knight has an attitude, and he's a baby face.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's time for Cody to turn heel soon. Rock comes back. Or Rock comes back, Cody pulls what Cena did at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but I don't trust WWE to handle that very well, because look how badly they fumbled Cena's heel turn. They brought The Rock to pop a rating. He didn't show up anymore. The heel turn was dead. Was almost practically dead on arrival. As soon as WrestleMania hit, the heel turn was just like people didn't care anymore, and they severely fumbled that. So I don't really want to.
But Cody Rhodes is full time.
Yeah, but still, like, you know, they I don't know. I don't really want. If it happens, fine, but I don't really want it to.
Okay. Who do you think is gonna win?
So you say Punk's winning?
Yes.
I think I agree. Oh, there is one other match I forgot. We'll get to it. I do see Punk retaining, but I don't see Cody turning heel. Okay. Cody can get a little, like, that's what I'm saying. Like you can get the babyface a bit of an attitude, a little bit of fire, without having to turn them heel. Like this stuff with Cody, like getting all pissed off because Punk accidentally hit him in the eye with the belt. Like, okay, use that. That's cool. You don't have to make that the catalyst for turning heel on somebody.
Yeah.
You know, like, be pissed about it. That's fine. I can get pissed off. You're only human, right?
Yeah.
So. But you don't need that. You don't necessarily be like, okay, that's it. I'm turning heel on your ass because you hit me in the eye with the belt.
Yeah.
Or like shoving him in the face or whatever, you know. But I think Punk's going to retain. I don't think Cody's going to turn heel. So, the one match I forgot, we're having a number 1 contenders match. This is the first time it's happened in a very long time. I can't remember the last time it's happened, honestly, on a pay-per-view. It's Sami Zayn going against Finn Balor, and the winner will face either Cody Rhodes or CM Punk for the WWE Championship after SummerSlam.
I want Finn Balor, but I feel like Sami Zayn.
I feel like Sami Zayn's the better match too. It's got the better story behind it.
Yeah.
Of Sami, because he did get screwed over at Saturday night's main event. He got screwed over by having to defend his title on Raw against the challenger. Because he was supposed to face Cody. Now that was Gunther's fault, but he's supposed to face Cody, and then he didn't know who his challenger was going to be. It ended up being Punk, of course, but they putting Balor in a bit of a run here, so he might win, but I think Sami's the better storyline, so I'm gonna agree and say Sami Zayn. So now we come to what is likely the night 2 main event: Roman Reigns, who has never beaten Seth Rollins. That's what WWE would like you to believe, even though he has beaten him, just not on pay-per-view, versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Seth Rollins, I feel like he's gonna win it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This was a tough one for me because...
Fuck, that is a lot of matches.
Yeah. And there might be more added too. The thing for me is it's not a huge difference to me who wins, because Roman did say we have him for the summer, so that could mean he's retaining, and he'll be champion for a couple more months before dropping it, maybe to Obafemi, but that might not be until WrestleMania. Like, they might want to have Roman hold the belt until WrestleMania and have Obafemi win the Rumble and have him take it off of Roman. But then again, you don't necessarily have to have Roman run the whole year as champion. Like, we've seen enough of that already. I'll give WWE this much: they've been doing a lot more frequent title changes lately. So I'll give him props for that. But this is a tough one. I'm going to say Roman retains. Give him that, because if this is supposed to be the final chapter between Roman and Seth, it's probably not. But WWE is gonna I think WWE is gonna treat it like it is. It might be. So I think they're gonna give Roman that big win over Seth freaking Rollins at SummerSlam. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, and there still might be more to come, like I said. So stay tuned, guys, because coming up right after this now is going to be our buddy Troublemaker's predictions. Unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond our control, our fourth person, Matt, is not going to be there, so we'll just get his separately. They won't be added onto the video. It'll just be myself, BScat, and Trouble. And then we can probably put Matt's. I'll probably put Matt's in the comment section if you guys want to see that after we get everything. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned, like I said, and we'll see you right after this. Hey guys.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Troublemaker the Rapper. I'm here with my SummerSlam Night 1 and Night 2 predictions. But hold up. I gotta just hand it back over to the host.
What up, guys? It's B-Man the Champ here. So yeah, as I mentioned on Monday with BScat here, unfortunately, did you talk to Matt?
I'm waiting.
Okay, so we can't get his predictions, but Trouble's here. We're about to go see well, you can't see it right now. We're in a theater. We're going to see the movie The Backrooms. But while we're waiting, Trouble's going to give his SummerSlam. Practically.
The plot thickens.
Trouble's going to give us his SummerSlam predictions. Let's start with the 6-man tag team match. You got L.A. Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys versus the Bloodline.
Wow. Yo, I'm gonna give. Oh my gosh, I love the Bloodline, especially. It's weird to me because I feel like Soul's Bloodline is more deeper than the Bloodline right now. So I'm in this weird turn of events. I'm gonna give it to LA and the other guys because Solo's on their team. Just like I said, Solo's Bloodline is thicker than the other Bloodline right now. My opinion.
Yeah. Now, what about the 6-woman tag? We got the Bellas and Paige versus Fatal Influence.
Fatal Influence is winning. Hello.
Yeah. I mentioned it on Monday, but there's a good chance maybe the Bellas might turn on Paige, or Paige might turn on the Bellas. And then we might see the return of AJ Lee and have Paige and AJ versus the Bellas. Or
the Bellas might join Fatal Influence because the Bellas are a Fatal Influence.
I don't think they are, but anyway. So also on SummerSlam Saturday we have, let's see, got Hell in a Cell, Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
Obafemi's winning.
Yeah, you think so?
Bottom line. This Brock Lesnar thing is coming to an end. I love you, Brock, but like storyline wise, Oba's winning.
That's true. Okay, so what about the Women's World Championship? Liv Morgan defending against Io Sky.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Liv.
Liv, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Liv.
Okay. Let's see. There was one other match I'm forgetting. Besides the main one. Gunther versus Nick Aldis.
Oh, we were talking heavy on this behind the scenes. Okay, Gunther.
Yeah, I think so. At least I hope, anyway, because Nick Aldis winning, it's just... And finally, you got the main event. You got CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship.
Please, CM Punk, please retain.
Yeah, really, I hear you there.
Unless Cody Rhodes becomes a heel, CM Punk, please retain. Because Cody Rhodes, he's an amazing talent. But for me, I'm not feeling the good guy image.
No?
That's what I'm saying.
For Punk?
For Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
He's too good, and I don't like it. Like I need like that Stone Cold type edge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's what Cody's thing is. He's like a white meat baby face. I do agree that he needs a little bit of fire. I don't even think he necessarily needs to go heel, but he does need to have a little more fire.
Yeah.
So, night 2, let's start with Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio in a Human Money's on a Pole match.
Oh, yes. Let me explain. Danhausen is going to win. Or SummerSlam is cursed.
Danhausen, yeah. So we don't know yet who the fifth member is for this match, but we have Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, and Tiffany Stratton so far in a 5-women's ladder match for the women's championship, interim women's championship. The fifth person could either be Julia or it could be Lash Legend.
Okay.
First of all, who do you think it's going to be the fifth woman?
Lash Legend.
Okay, and then going off of that, who do you think is going to win?
Chelsea Green.
Yeah? Yeah, I think so too. Honestly, I kind of made a prediction for either one, if either Lash or Julia would come in. So you guys saw that earlier. So you're picking Chelsea Green.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Chelsea Green.
Girl. Up next, we got Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin for the United States Championship.
It's a really weird match.
I know. You think it'd be Carmelo Hayes.
That's what I said.
Baron Corbin is not going to win.
Yeah, you whoop that trick.
It's kind of weird because I don't want Trick Williams to lose, is what I'm saying. Like, Baron Corbin, he's a surprise opponent, and has his comeback really been that impactful? It's like trying to bring Big Cass back without Enzo. Is it really that impactful?
Yeah, that's a crazy thing too. Like, we've seen all these things for Big Cass. We've seen little bits of Enzo show up, but not really featured prominently in those spots. Okay, so you Trick Williams. Okay, so what about the number 1 contenders match for the WWE Championship, Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor?
This is time for Finn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think honestly, I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, I think Sami Zayn, it'd be a little more interesting to have him be the number 1 contender with all that storyline he's been going on.
Okay. After you said that, though, because Sammy remains in the storylines kind of strong, I think, you know what? I'm going to actually change it to Sami Zayn. As much as I would like Finn to win, I think, like, storyline-wise, they're running Sami Zayn.
Okay, so what about Penta versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship? Chad Gable, yeah.
Chad Gable.
I think his time has passed. Honestly, like, he should have won it a couple of years ago, but I never really don't do it now. I don't think they're ever gonna do it.
He's put in so much effort as Americano.
Yeah.
El Grande Americano, that he has so much to prove. So he has a lot of fire in his heart and under his ass to go win that match.
I agree with you, but I still feel like he should have had it to where win it off of a heel, like say Ethan Page or something, instead of Penta, because it's face versus face. You know, it's not really.
At the end of the match, there's gonna be a lot of respect. Like, so if I'm calling it right now, even though I chose,
Gable.
Yeah, my bad. I was just like, what's his name again? Even though I chose Chad Gable, if Chad Gable loses, I'm calling it right now. Penta's gonna pick him up and shake his hand and all that stuff, which could be good if Chad Gable goes heel.
That's what I said too. What I think was gonna possibly happen is the only way I could see this being interesting with Chad Gable winning is if he immediately turns heel after he wins and just reveals like it's been a ruse this whole time.
Yeah, because him being heel could be like that Kurt Angle. You know, like, Kurt Angle was a great wrestler, champion, all that sort of stuff, but his respect level wasn't really there.
Yeah.
But Chad Gable, like, he's such a technical wrestler that even though his respect level will be like from people like us, like OGs that like watching wrestling, once he goes heel, and it depends on who he's heel against, because like Penta's very popular,
yeah.
But if Penta starts getting like beat up by Chad like on multiple occasions, I don't know if Penta is as popular to cause an online wave of ruckus. Do you know what I'm saying? And if I'm wrong, we're gonna see, but Chad Gable going heel could be the goal here.
Let's hope so. And now for our main event, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Roman's going to finally get that big pay-per-view win over Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it ends this whole thing because it's been going for 12 years now.
The way they're able to like bring it back to all those moments, like I'm just like, boy, oh boy, I remember watching that. And like the betrayal scenes is like one of the best moments, right? Like it was like a breakthrough moment. But I think either guy can honestly be the face of the company because they're both like stellar enough to go and do all the media, whatever.
Yeah.
But just like Roman has like a bigger aura, in my opinion, and like he can still hold it down. And he said that he's here for longer than a part-time contract, right?
Well, I think I mean, he has been defending it a lot more since he won it. I'll give him that, and he's been showing up a lot more. But he also did say we have him for the summer, so I don't know if that necessarily means he'll be gone after summertime and he'll be dropping the belt.
All right. Well, those are my picks.
Okay, well, and with that, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys.
Whoop, whoop.